Hey guys, welcome back to Hep Gaming. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made almost 100,000 Dark Elixir in 1 hour. The attack you're seeing is all Sneaky Goblins along with jumps and rages. The Sneaky Goblins are picking off drills, pumps, and collectors on the outside, clearing a path so that they can get to maybe anything that's on the inside that you want. And under Training Boost, your barracks can pump out enough goblins to almost raid continually if all your barracks are operating. And I really needed to give credit to Clash with Joe for turning me on to this attack. He used it a little differently than I will in this video, so I just wanted to show you a different option. He occasionally uses a blimp to take out the Town Hall, which you will see in a little while in this attack. And he rarely used any spells because he was trying to farm elixir as well, so that makes sense, right? If you want to conserve elixir, don't use the spells. So I totally agree with him what he said in his video where he's saying he doesn't really care about trophies. I don't either. When I'm farming, I don't care if they drop leaders or whatever. And sometimes being in a lower trophy league that's actually pretty rich is a good idea. So, but in this case, this account just made Town Hall 12, and because of the last update, we get that extra star bonus for the first 5 days, right? So I really wanted that star bonus, so I wanted to take the Town Hall on once in a while, whenever I could, right? So what I did was, well, I'm alright on elixir, so I just decided to use the rage and jump spells to try to get the Town Hall whenever I can. So right there, you just saw the blimp take out the Town Hall. So I guess the method that I'm going to be using in this attack later is where I use the goblins to try to take out the Town Hall. I guess we call it the goblin, super sneaky goblin knife, I guess. So here's a quick example of one where you take a trophy loss, and like I said, if you're going to be singular in your purpose, right, just go for the Dark Elixir, don't worry about the trophies. I took a quick scan at this one. Well, of course I saw the 9,000 Dark Elixir, and I started to drill, so I was like, okay, where's the pumps? And the Dark Elixir pumps are on the outside. The Dark Elixir storage looks pretty full, so I know that all 9,000 isn't on the outside, so I figured I would need to get to it later. And the tough thing about this base is that when you see all the drills and pumps on the outside, they're going to distract your Sneaky Goblins from trying to go funnel in if you're going to try to get it. And so since you do want to get some elixir every raid to pay for basically the cost of the Sneaky Goblins that you're building or that you're training, then once in a while you do need to go for elixir as well. But basically, I start the raid here on this corner, I think. The first Sneaky Goblin comes down to try to get that drill. And I sent another one for this one down here, and another one up here, except there's that food mine in the way. So it may cost a little bit more. And I think I started dropping the Sneaky Goblins around once again for funneling and just to get some extra loot. They do need some other stuff because, like I said, this account just started Town Hall 12, so there's a lot of action. Sorry, it's kind of hard to keep it all on the screen at the same time since I am going all around the base. So this is what the problem that I'm seeing is I do want to get to this Dark Elixir because I still see that there's 4,000 left and I don't mind spending some spells on here. But as you can see, the elixir storage is in the way. I learned that it's smart to send them in small patches. You can't wait too long because the jump spell is going to vanish, but I send them in small patches because once one appears, visible to the defenses, a mortar or wizard tower is going to target them, and then they're all going to get caught in the splash damage, right? So you want to send them in little patches. I sent the first batch to take out the elixir storage, a second batch for the Dark Elixir storage, but they got tricked and they went right to the clan castle because the clan castle does contain some loot, right? And then I sent them under rage to the Dark Elixir storage, and you may have noticed that I didn't go for the Town Hall on that one because I started to see that even under a rage, the Sneaky Goblins would become visible to the defenses before they could get to the Town Hall. And if you look, that area is really stacked with the Infernal Towers in the Town Hall itself. So another useful tip I learned is after a raid like the previous one, I used about 63 Sneaky Goblins, I think, and I wanted the barracks to have a chance to catch up and build more Sneaky Goblins in case there's one that I really need to go farther into the base. And I found this base that had a decent amount of Dark Elixir, but it really looked like the pumps were full. I mean, the storage looks kind of half full, but the pumps are full, and I thought, hey, why don't I just drop a few Sneaky Goblins, take the trophy loss, and see what I can get, just to give my barracks a chance to build up. And it turns out that I got 3,000 Dark Elixir for just a few seconds of work. So in this raid, I saw some potential here where I could probably get the Town Hall and the Dark Elixir with the same goblins. And then if you know the Goblin Knife attack, if you saw my other video, if you've heard of that attack before, you know that it's really ideal when they're together because you can, under rage, they can snap both of them in a second. So, but the problem was, I see one pump Dark Elixir pump there, one there, and one there. Now the outside one's easy, but getting through the wall is a little bit more difficult. So let's see what I did. I dropped one over here just to get that one, and I think it only takes one or two. I think just one. These other ones I need to clear I need to funnel because I want to get the Sneaky Goblins in by that Snow Factory, but I know that the Sneaky Goblins are going to get distracted and go other places. They rather go outside the walls, right? So I had to clear the side, and then eventually I'm setting up, I'll try to get both sides on the screen, but both pumps, I don't have any wall breakers because I don't want to use any troop space or camp space for wall breakers when I could load them up with like 90 something Sneaky Goblins. And Sneaky Goblins do a pretty good decent job of breaking through the walls. You can see that they got to the top over there and got that one, and then they're working on this one. Once in a while when they pop up again, the mortar's going to find them, so you don't want to keep dropping Sneaky Goblins because the mortar's going to hit the ones that are invisible as well. So I'm sending a little at a time just to clear that Dark Elixir storage, and I'm trying to see where they go. So I dropped them all the way over here by the Elixir storage to see if they choose to go through the wall, but they didn't. They chose to go through the broken part of the wall and go for that gold storage down there. Not a problem. I need to funnel that anyway, I guess. Or I started to just get a little impatient, I think, and I thought, well, I might run out of time, so I just thought, if I double jump and drop the goblins up here and rage, two rages, they probably will get both, and there they go, snap, and I'm out of there. Right? Raid is done. I got 7,168 Dark Elixir, and and I'm out of there. So in this attack, first thing I looked, I saw that 9,000 Dark Elixir, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna go for this one. I saw that there was one drill down here and two up here, but the other thing that was attractive about this base was the Dark Elixir storage and Town Hall close to each other again. And this looks like more like a war base, doesn't it? And the Dark Elixir storage is accessible without going through a wall. The Town Hall, I figured was right next to it, so if I funneled my way to the Dark Elixir storage, I'd be also funneling my way to the Town Hall at the same time, so I thought, yeah, let's go for it, right? So I dropped the Sneaky Goblin down here, and a couple up here, to clear out the stuff on the side, but of course, you always still have to funnel the stuff on the outside, even if you're not interested in the gold or the elixir, because again, the goblins are going to get distracted before you try to get in there. Especially if you try the farther in you try to go, the more stuff on the outside is going to lure the goblins toward them, right? So you really gotta go, the deeper in you gotta go, basically the further along the sides you have to clear. So it looks like I cleared the path here, but I know that the gold storages over here are going to be something that the goblins are going to go for first. So like I was saying earlier in the earlier raid, you want to send them in small bunches, because once a mortar starts going after them, you know, even the invisible ones are going to get hit by the splash damage. So you send a little bunch to clear, and also to see where they're going to go, right? Because you might have missed something that another resource holding building that you didn't notice. So over here I'm saying, okay, the gold storage, you're going to go for that first, that's fine. So once that's broken, I test a few more to see if they're going to go in. Well, I guess I'm pretty confident. I put the jump over there, and I just figured, well, they're going to go in. So rage, tandem rages, so that they go through really quick. I don't know why they stop like that sometimes, but well, they got the Dark Elixir, and it looks like to me the Town Hall is closer, so I made sure the range covers the Dark Elixir storage and the Town Hall, and there you go, snap. They got the Dark Elixir storage and the Town Hall, and I made 9,000 Dark Elixir using free spells and 47 Sneaky Goblins. And because I was on training boost, I can pretty much go back to another raid and do another one right away. Or if I don't have that many Sneaky Goblins and I don't think I could get too far into the base, I can do one like the previous, earlier raid where I just use a few to pick off Darkling that comes from the outside. So here you see my attack log with the starting attack being Assassin Warrior, and I got 7,000 Dark Elixir from that, 5,823 in the next one. This one, I think I misjudged the Dark Elixir drills on the outside, and I only got 528 from that, and I took a big loss. Just once in a while you make a mistake like that. But yeah, you see there, once in a while you hit a big one and the average turns out pretty good, like this 8,400, 9,000. So by the end of my run here, I ended up with about 98,320 Dark Elixir minus the star bonus was 95,923 Dark Elixir. Well, I hope that was helpful, guys. If it was, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe.